Folks, I went out of town for like 5 days, and this is probably one of my favorite things about gardening and raising animals is when you come back to see the growth. Because if you look at it every day, you don't really notice the growth, but when you're gone for several days and you come back, it's nuts. So we're gonna go over what has grown and where it was and how much it grew. This Seminole pumpkin is a champion. It starts over here somewhere by that corn, and it's gone all the way out to here. Now when I left, it was about right here. So it put on about 3 feet of growth while I was gone. We got hackberry trees popping up all over the place. This thing is just turned into a mess. These trees I pollarded. The collard greens, they're just covering so much, which is fine. I'm actually need to thin these out and I'll feed them to the pigs and chickens. Even my canna lily here is shooting up a new shoot here. And actually it looks like two new shoots here, and it's grown, I don't know, another foot. I've got this wild blueberry in here putting on all this new growth here, and I mean I really hacked it when I pulled it up, so that's just cool to see. I've been kind of training this grapevine to this pole here, and it's taken off. That's nuts. Lots and lots of new growth on these blueberries. That persimmon didn't do much. Nothing crazy with the blackberry brambles here. The corn, this is pitiful looking corn, but it actually got some height on it, and it's putting out a head and stuff, and I can see a few ears on it. There's an ear, right there, and there's one there too. But it's grown a lot, but it really, I would expect more from it. Same with this corn. It's just pitiful. My chickens, when I got back, I had 14 eggs waiting for me. So 3 chickens in 5 days produced 14 eggs. That's pretty incredible, if you ask me. My basil is doing good. It's pretty much, I can start harvesting it now, so that's nice. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it put on quite a bit of growth. I think it's some kind of legume that I intentionally put in here, but I'm not sure what it is. Do not rake back my mulch on my blueberries, please. Look, you got all this mulch over here you can rake back. So let's move that direction, chickens. Y'all were good hens, just so you know. Now the pigs, holy smokes. Are you piggies out right now? Oh, there they are. The pigs have gotten so fat. Oh my gosh. Especially bacon there. Look at him. Look at him. Pork chops have gotten fatter too. And I threw some collard greens in they've been chomping on. Eating those collard greens, bacon? Good. It's good for you. So I'm just thoroughly impressed. Big shout out to my neighbor Russ for feeding them while I was gone. That was really nice. I need to get some systems in place though with the water and feed like I do for the chickens. That's their water, so that way they don't need watering. It's a little easier to go out of town. But you can design your backyard farm so that you can leave it for 5 days and things are fine. These persimmon trees I planted around, they've put on quite a bit of new growth as well. Alright, this looks like a weedy mess, and yes it is, but there's some watermelon in here just shooting up. Like, I don't know, it must have hit what's underneath, the nutrients down there, because it's taken off. These papayas, man, it rained recently and they're still all wilty from the heat. I don't know what their deal is, but these have got some shade right now, so they're looking better. And the other one to look like this too. I mean, man, these watermelons are just taking off. I put a bunch of watermelons in here, and hoping a few would take off, and they're all taking off. So that's really cool. No way. So this is a passion fruit vine. I did not put any seed in here, and I actually misidentified this. I thought this was a giant ragweed at first, but I'm seeing some tendrils now, which are a sure sign of passion fruit. So that's cool. I would have been happy with either one of them, but we've got passion fruit back here apparently. This is a native plant, so it popped up in season with all the disturbance I caused here. So that's that's pretty neat. They're a good host for butterflies, and the flowers are beautiful and attract bees, so that's pretty sweet. One thing that did not do well is this sunflower. The head got eaten off. I'm sure squirrels ate it, and then sweet potato are beginning to spread and overtake some of the weeds, so that's good. Keep up the good fight, sweet potatoes. This stuff is still going to seed. It should dry out and so I can collect it, but that's just not really happening right now. So whatever. Wild stand of collard greens here. Holy smokes, these tomato plants were barely on the map here before I left, and now, I mean, they've gained a good 6 inches in 5 days. That's pretty incredible. They're doing really well, and this is a part of the garden that the soil has not, most of the plants have not responded super well to the soil, as you can see with these micro corn plants. They're just, it must be very deficient in nitrogen. But these Everglades tomatoes are pretty happy, so that's good. Man, I got a lot of understory of collard greens to thin out, because I got to make way for stuff like look at this under here. There's another Seminole pumpkin, but it's not looking too hot. The one, and these were planted at the same time as that one over there, and it's, you know, that one's like 100 times as big. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. So yeah, stuff is certainly starting to pop off. That's got a little new growth on it. I planted that right before I left, that little papaya. The stuff in the pot, some of it died, some of it is fine. That's why I plant a lot, because I anticipate stuff dying off. So that is the quick rundown on what happens when you go out of town. Sometimes stuff dies, but by and large, the stuff that's resilient, the stuff that's in good soil, is gonna do really well. And it's just so exciting to come back from vacation and see everything that's grown. And there's the hens back there just bathing away in their dirt. I don't know what their deal is, but that's what they love to do. So y'all have a great day. Plant a garden. When you go out of town, don't worry about it. Plant lots of seed, plant them in good soil. If you don't have good soil, plant them in what you got, and see what happens when you come home. For me, this is exciting, and you know, the few things that didn't do well or died, I really don't even care, because of all the stuff that just absolutely is taken off. So y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.